Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking all things fall. Now, I know it is only August. We're not even to September and it's not fall season yet. But you know, if something goes viral on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube or whatever, it's going to be sold out. And so when it's time to actually start decorating, you can't get your hands on it. And that is no fun for anyone. So as of now, I think everything that I'm going to be showing you is still in stock. So if you want any of the items that I'm going to be talking about today, now is the time to go out and get them. So let's jump right into it. So starting off, nothing says fall like pumpkins. These are a staple that I use every year. These glass pumpkins, these are from Hobby Lobby. I got this smaller one this year to go with the bigger one. They come in a few different colors, but I just really like how they're glass and they're clear. So you're gonna get that fall look, but it's not gonna be like a bright orange pumpkin. So it's gonna go well with the rest of my decor because I don't decorate every single surface for every single season. I just like to add touches of the season that I'm in, and these are perfect for that. So I think this big one here, I think it's like $29 and this one is $20, but everything for fall is 40% off, so it's really going to cut the price down a lot. These are definitely going to sell out before we get anywhere close to fall, so if you want these, make sure you grab them. I talked about these recently, these dried hydrangea stems. They're gonna sell out as well as we get closer. You can use these all year round, but they do make a nice touch for fall if you're switching out kind of like that bright green plant stems look that you have in your house. If you want something that's a little more season appropriate, a little moodier, these are perfect for that. And so again, wait till these go 40% off and they'll be much more affordable. I have 4 here. I think I have another one somewhere. So I'll probably be using around 5 in an arrangement. I love these, a really, really good piece for fall. They also have a few different colors if you're interested in those. I've talked about this picture print here before from Hobby Lobby. I'm sure you've seen it online everywhere, most likely. This is not something that has to be used just for fall. It can be used all year round, but I do think it adds a little bit of moodiness to your space. This is $24, but again, it can go half off, making this $12. So it's a really good piece. I think I own 3 of these. I like it so much. I've used it all over my home. For the last couple of months, I've been telling you guys about the Vino smart locks from the brand Lock-In. And I wanted to do a little bit of a recap to compare those two so you guys can decide which one's right for you if you're interested in installing it in your home. Both the Vino Lock and the Vino Pro have a 15-minute DIY installation. They both have smart home integration that works with Alexa, Google Home, and Apple Home. And they both come with a long-lasting rechargeable battery, and they both come with built-in Wi-Fi so you can control them easily from your phone. Door locked. You have multiple options on how to unlock each of these locks. The first is using your fingerprints. You can also set a code, including temporary codes, or you can always use just a regular key. Also, palm vein recognition. It unlocks doors in 0.17 seconds with 99% accuracy. The Vino Pro also has a camera that has a 180-degree ultra-wide view that comes in a 2K HD resolution. And another feature specific to the Vino Pro is the AI smart detection. So it will recognize if it's a human or a package. It will even recognize when a package has been delivered, and it'll also notify you if that package is removed.
It's been so convenient having these smart locks in my home. The Vino lock on the front door is so nice at night when I don't know if the kids locked the front door or not. I can just do it from my phone. And in the backyard, the Vino Pro has the camera, so I'm able to see what's going on back there and detect motion, and that gives me peace of mind.
So if you're looking for a smart lock that's reliable, that your whole family can use, both the Vino smart lock and the Vino Pro are great options. So I will leave the link for both of them down in the video description. Another staple that I like to use outside of my home are pumpkins. So it is still 100 degrees here in Texas. real pumpkins are not gonna last outside. So I like to use these or realistic ones as possible. I will link all of the ones down below that I have. I have quite a few. I really like the kind of shorter heirloom look. I like a variety of pumpkins in more realistic colors. So I'm gonna be using those. I'm probably gonna pick up a couple more this year too to add to my collection, but those are staples that you can use every single year. Another thing that I've used for the last couple years and still plan to use this year because it's perfectly good is this wreath. You can find similar ones, I'm sure, at different places. This one is from Target. Either Studio McGee or Hearth and Hand come out with a version of this every single year. And it's still in perfect condition, so I still like it, still want to use it. You can do things to switch it up. This year, I think Studio McGee came out with the same wreath and it had beautiful ribbon hanging, and instead of buying that whole new wreath, I just went and grabbed some ribbon that I thought might look good with this to have it hanging down the bottom here, and that'll be a new look for something that I've already used. So why go out and buy a new one? Invest in a piece that you love and you can use it for years to come. And the last staple that I've been using for a couple years, this is also not just fall, you can use it all year long, but it is fall appropriate, is this pillow cover from Amazon. I love the brown color here. I love the pattern. I'm thinking about ordering another one. It comes in like almost a charcoal color. I like a lot of plaid pillows and pillow covers, so I think this pairs well with that, mixing the patterns, and it's really inexpensive. It gives that high-end look at a much more affordable price point. All right, moving on to some new things, some good things that I've been finding this year for fall. I love throw blankets. I will collect them till I die. And I found this one on Amazon. I ordered this for Prime Day, so I think that this was, I think I only paid $9 or $10 for it. It might be a little bit more expensive now, but it does frequently go on sale. It is not the softest, most comfortable blanket, but it's heavy, it's got a weight to it, so it would look good draped over your couch or something. I love the tassel detail on it. I could not pass this up for $9, and I think it'll be perfect to add some of these fall colors somewhere in my home. If you've been on the internet for the past month, you've probably seen stems that look like this. A-Floral sells a version of this, and I think it's like $20 a stem. Don't want to pay that. You don't have to pay that. These are from Amazon. I love the color on these. So this is one stem. This is in the 32 inch. I ordered 6 of these, and that's what this looks like right here. They were a fraction of the price of the A-Floral ones. I think they're really high quality. They bend really well. That's the key when you're trying to make faux florals look better. They come like squished together because they're trying to get the box as flat as possible for shipping. So when I take them out, I have to like manipulate them. I have to kind of bend them back and forth, kind of like zigzag shape almost, but really subtle. And then it's gonna make it more natural looking. And I prefer to get the longer ones because I can also fold them over at the bottom if I need to. I can't really add any more length if I need it. So I got the 32 inch ones, and I will link these down below. Moving on to TJ Maxx, I just got one thing, and that is this little candle. I thought it was so cute. It looks like a little crock. You can remove this if you want with acetone. I've actually seen people do that online. This was $13. It smells really good. Like this one's, yeah, apple cider. There's one out there that's like olive oil and lemon or something. It does not smell good, so I wouldn't get that one. I've mentioned this before. If you followed my channel for a while, I love pumpkins, love fall, don't love pumpkin flavored stuff, don't love pumpkin smelling stuff, so I'm not really big into pumpkin candles or anything, but I do like this apple scent here. It's really good. And then if you burn this candle, if you use it all, then this cute little container, this crock, would be good to use for something else. So that's why I really liked this candle. These can be hard to find. TJ Maxx, HomeGoods, Marshalls, any of those, you can find those. I found the best price to be at TJ Maxx. Speaking of HomeGoods, this has probably been my favorite new find for fall, and that is this little, I think it's a pumpkin could be an acorn. I don't know. It looks like fall to me. These little baskets here. The lid is removable, so they do actually have storage. This is another way to just add a fall touch to your space. But if you're a neutral loving person like I am, that you don't want to add it in a bunch of colors, this is a perfect way to do this. These can kind of be hard to find. I actually found these more in the like kitchen section versus the seasonal section at HomeGoods. I was looking there first and then I just stumbled upon these and was excited. They only had two. I bought both of them, but I think these are going to look great in my space. They were $13 a piece. I don't know where I will use them, but I know I will find a space for them. So I just grabbed them because they probably won't be there when I go back. So if you like these, now is the time to go find them, because when it's time for fall, they're probably going to be gone. I also grabbed a couple more pumpkins from HomeGoods in these different sizes. These were $17 a piece. I couldn't decide which one I liked better, so I got both, the taller and the shorter one. But I love the colors on these. I love the texture on the pumpkin. I have a similar one that I got last year that I think this will pair really nicely with. And so again, I love neutrals. I don't love super bright colors. This is a really great way to incorporate that look into my space without having it scream fall in your face. These are really popular, so they're probably going pretty fast. So if you want these, make sure you go look for them. Next is Temu, and I only got one thing, and that is this blanket here. This blanket is actually really soft, so you can cuddle up under this one. It's not just for show like the other one. I'm a sucker for this pattern on pretty much anything, and so when I saw this in these fall colors, and it was only $12 or so, I had to grab it. I think this will look great. You can, again, use this year round, but if you're wanting to add those like earthy, more like darker, moodier fall colors, this is perfect for that. And it looks so much higher end than the price would suggest. I think this will look great. I'm not sure where I'm going to use it yet, but I know it's definitely going somewhere. Next is Michael's. And the first thing that I grabbed from there that I was super excited to see is this stem here. I actually have 5 of these. Now, this went viral last year and I couldn't find them anywhere. Like, I looked in multiple states that I knew people in and none of them had them, for real. They just came in stock and they're just now getting into stores. They are 40% off with the fall stuff, making each of these stems $6, and they look so much higher end than the price would suggest. I love that they still have some green, so they're not completely like dark like these stems that I showed you guys earlier. This is like a transition. It's like it's just now turning fall. So they have some of that red color if you want to introduce that, but still some of the green. They look really nice all together. I'm going to use these somewhere for sure. I was really excited about those, but they will definitely sell out because they did last year. You couldn't find them anywhere about September time. So if you want them, go get them now. While I was at Michael's getting those, I saw these branches here. These are kind of a more minimalist look. I thought these would be really nice, a few of them together in a vase that's gonna give this like brown rustic color. It almost looks like all of the leaves are falling off of everything. These are a little bit more expensive, but still like relatively inexpensive. Like these, I can't even get this in the frame, all of it. These are so long. This is 4 of them here together. I'm going to be using these somewhere for sure. After I bought these, I saw them online a good bit, so I think a lot of people had the same idea that I did, so they're probably gonna sell out once we get closer to decorating for fall time. But I really love the detail on these. I thought these were just kind of, I don't know, original looking, unique. I hadn't seen anything like this before. These are $12.99 plus 40% off at Michael's. So if you like these, make sure you go grab them because that's a really good price for these stems and they look much higher end. All right, and the last place is Target. And I grabbed this. This is from the Studio McGee line. This is like a layering rug. It's hard to fit it in the frame, but I really liked the colors because this is like a burnt orange. It's not like a bright orange. And I thought this would look really good, like maybe on my front porch, putting like a jute rug on top of it or something that's gonna bring in those fall colors. I didn't love tons from the Studio McGee fall drop that they did, but this was definitely one of my favorites, and I think this is something that you can use for multiple years. Like, this is not going to go out of style. And the last thing is from the Hearth and Hand line, and that is this cloche. I think that's how you say it. I'm not really sure. This has nothing to do with fall. They just included it as part of their fall line. I have no idea why I wanted it, but I just thought it was so pretty. I loved the detailing. It's like fluted or ribbed or something, this glass. It's not just clear. So you can put a candle in here. You can put, I don't know, whatever you want inside. You can use this all year round. Thought it was really unique. Was drawn to it for some reason, so decided to grab this one. There is a bigger size, but I think this size will look best if I use it on my shelves in my living room. So I do think this was a good investment piece. It seems to be pretty good quality. It's pretty heavy. There were only a couple of them left at my store. I think they might be available online still, but I will link them down below just in case you're interested. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want the links to anything that I showed you guys today, I will link everything that I can down in the video description. So make sure you guys go check that out. And also leave a comment down below. What was your favorite fall find, or do you have any fall staples that you use every year? And if there's something that new that I need to check out, make sure that you leave me a link down in the comments. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.